Alright, what's up, my friends? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, Harmony's okay. No Waka Waka, though. Alright, so, we're doing something a little bit different today. We have a nice long stream prepared for you guys today. We got some Jeskai Control. I think I got Cuphead to work. So, me and John are going to do a John and Jim show with Cuphead. And then we have Amalek's Esper Modern Control Punk Ska Extravaganza stream from 6 to midnight tonight. So, we're starting out today, and we're going to do a little bit of a more serious stream. I've been goofing off like a lot lately. And I've been like, obviously, my priority streaming and in content creation is entertainment over like play value. I'm always want to have more fun than like just like kind of grinding and not saying any words. But I've been doing the Waka Waka like a little too much lately. I've been playing pretty bad on stream, and I wanted to like tone it down a bit and just focus on playing a stream, playing a deck well. So I'm gonna play a deck that I played a lot in Modern, and something I'll be considering to play in Minneapolis and in Louisville if I go. In Jeskai Control, we have some Teferis in this deck as well to try out, which is pretty cool also. And we're going to be a little more on the DL today. We're mostly just going to be focusing on playing. I'll be talking less frequently, and I'll be kind of looking at chat here and there, but mostly just playing and commenting between plays. The Waka Waka is fun too, but we got to mix it up a little bit. You know, it can't be all Waka Waka all the time. So that's what we're going to do. So we're playing Jeskai. List is just a list I've thrown together. Last time I played Jeskai, I played 3 Jace and 3 Cryptics and was pretty unhappy. A lot of 4 drops. I'm really big on this part of the curve, interacting with 1s and 2s. I mean, Logic now is basically also a 2 as well. And then we have a little bit of the top end here. We're playing only 2 Cryptics. Cryptic is good when it's good, but it's pretty bad when it's bad. And I don't think it's a card you really need to overload on. I think 2 is fine. We're trying 2 Teferi. This card just seems really good to me. I had 1, and I was like, you know what? We'll just try 2 and see how good it is. This card just seems great. Considering how many 1s and 2s we have, we're almost always going to be able to cast an interactive spell the turn we cast Teferi. So we're going to go Teferi, untap 2, and then be able to play Spell Snare, Lightning Bolt, Path to Exile, Lightning Helix, Logic Knot. That's only with 2 mana, too. Whoa! Shazdoom.
For the Jeskai, seriously, carrot.
Shazdoom. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that very much. Everyone just show some love in chat for Shazdoom. And, what's up, Preds? So we're a little lighter on Cryptics, a little lighter on the heavy stuff. We have 2 Teferis, a Jace, a Sphinx's Rev. We have 2 Wraths in our deck, a Verdict and an Anger of the Gods. Anger is a bit of a hedge against like Bloodghast and things of that nature. It's also a nice little like surprise. One of the good things about these decks is playing a few cute one-ofs here and there can really throw your opponent off. You know, if they were kind of playing their game around expecting you to Verdict on turn 4 and you anger them on turn 3, that's pretty sweet. So it has extra utility against cards like Bloodghast and things of that nature, while also just being a little bit of a curveball as well. You know, we're playing Search for Azcanta, we're playing Jace, we're playing Serum Visions. Having singleton copies of powerful cards in your deck that you can find reasonably easily is pretty sweet. So, otherwise pretty simple deck list. Search for Azcanta is very good. I know like Benjamin Nikolic tends to play like 3 bolts. I think that's insane. I think 4 bolts is like where you want to be at all times. The thing I like about this deck over blue-white and over Esper is that we have the ability to kind of just like punk our opponent out in bad matchups. So if they're playing Tron, we're a huge underdog. But if we can just fire off a Bolt, Snap, Bolt, Helix him here, they play Karn, Bolt, Helix, and kill them, that's a good way to try and steal wins. And blue-white and Esper can't do that. Helix is obviously great in the aggro matchups. I mean, Bolt is obviously one of the best early removal spells. We obviously have Path and stuff for Tarmogoyf. So, have most of the answers. Have a pretty good mana base. Our sideboard's got a lot of one-ofs. We have an Elspeth Sun Champion for fair matchups. We have Celestial Purge. This card should be in most white control sideboards as at least a one-of. Answers Liliana, Gurmag Angler, etc., etc. Blessed Alliance for Bogles and Burn and so on and so forth. Two Vendilion clicks for your combo matchups. You can kind of turn into like a pseudo Delver Burn deck against them. A Negate, a Dispel, kind of obvious. Ancestral Vision is very good in your grindy matchups. Also good in matchups where like you can't really afford to tap out for Teferi but still want card advantage. Two Surgicals is our graveyard hate card of choice with Snapcaster Mage. Staticaster kills 1/1s. All pretty simple stuff. Explosives is our third Wrath effect in the sideboard. Also good against some other random stuff like Affinity and so on and so forth. One Dampening Sphere. Or Damping Sphere? Damping Sphere. Dampening Sphere? Whatever. One of this card. Anti-Tron, Anti-Storm. We're just playing one. There's obviously diminishing returns, or the second one's worse than the first. And people are going to be ready for it. I'm fine just trying out one copy for now. And then one wear and tear, just the usual. 25 lands. You got to make your land drops. We have 2 Field of Ruins. Field of Ruins almost like half a land in this deck. So we have 2 fields. We have 5 basics. 1 Glacial Fortress and 1 Spirebluff Canal. Try and keep our lands a little less painful if possible. And 3 Colonnades as well. Just the usual stuff. That's the deck. Let's jump in. Once again, this is going to be more of a gameplay stream. I'm going to be focusing less on chat and like kind of just joking around stuff and more just a little more quiet, a little more serious playing. So, if you have questions, ask them in chat, and I'll try to get to them when I can. Let's roll. The world was new. That song's good. If you like that song in the beginning, that's my band Teach Me Human. That's our song Wet. Check it out in chat. Spotify, Bandcamp, iTunes, etc., etc. Teach Me Human. And once again, like I said, we're going to have a John and Jim show after this league. Assuming I got Cuphead to work. I think I did. John's super stoked to play Cuphead. After that, Amalek's 6 more hours of Amalek's Esper Control Super Donation Bonus Extravaganza with Punk Ska playlist. A continuation of what we were doing last night. Rise Against the Orcs. The link is right in chat. It's right above you. I'll put it again if you want. We got Burnsy hanging out too. Burnsy's still got that wheel. Trying to figure that one out. We'll see if he can get it. Will Teach Me Human go on when I leave? Yeah, I mean, Brian and Jared will probably do something. Brian's always doing new musical stuff. I'm sure he'll change it up and do something new. If the band had continued, honestly, we may have changed it up a little bit and put Jared on piano. Because Jared's an insanely good piano player. Like, insanely good. And Jared is proficient at drums, but he just started playing with us, you know? So, he's so good at piano, and his stuff that he wrote for our second album on piano is so awesome. That, and we might have found a drummer and done that, but obviously it's neither here nor there at this point. See if I can find, while we're waiting for our opponent here, see if I can find some of Jared playing piano. Is our opponent back now? There you go. Like, this is our drummer. Yeah, really good piano player. So, all right, opponent finally coming back. Yeah, his hand's fine. It's a little soft on the draw, but it's fine. Six hours of Esper Control, yes. Donation bonus, Super Leagues. Amalek put in a big donation for 4 leagues. We played 2 last night, we're playing 2 tonight. Oh, it's what's it called? Godimer. Alright. No, there's no BCW discount code. All right, so our hand's very well set up for some sort of a control mirror. That's good for us. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe never mind. Who knows? Kind of weird. Could be ad nauseum. Bottom. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm kind of feeling like it's like ad nauseum or something of that sort. I think we're like gonna die next turn or something. I mean, not really sure what's going on. Remand is a tempo card. If you remand a spell, you've basically cast Time Walk. Can bridge you to the later turns if you're a combo deck trying to go off. Just trying to buy time until you can go off. It's a really good card. Very good against also like just large spells. Taking turns, it's fair. In a control mirror, remand is very good as you can target your own spells. You can like cast a spell, they cast a counter spell on it, and you remand your own spell back to your hand. Draw a card, get your spell back, and they waste their counter spell. You really have no idea what's going on. No. We'll keep Cryptic Command. Peculiar. This probably goes bottom again, and a Colonnade. Some weird Esper control deck, I suppose. I don't think we have any. Oh, we have Steam events. Very cool. Yeah, after last night's Esper stream, everyone in the world's just playing Esper now. We convinced him. Okay. Scry goes top, top. Okay. So first few Serum Visions were bottom, bottom. Something might happen now. Alright, so Field of Ruin is obviously pretty annoying. We had our search kind of set up and rev to go. Or in the beginning of combat step. Oops. Nice serious stream. That's awkward. Alright, whatever. Oh, Burnsy, you don't chew on the wheel. You go on the wheel, you stupid gerbil. Jeez. That's fine. It puts another card in our graveyard. And our search is safer. No Waka Wakas. Alright, sure. So they get to remand our Bolt. So like just basically just draw a card, gain 3 life. Verdict can go on the graveyard. Another Colonnade. So we could just fire off a Rev for 3 here. Just guarantee ourselves it's going to resolve. And then it's also a little tenuous with both Cryptic and Logic Knot in our hand and no like direct answers. Thanks for following. I think 6 card. They really use both their counters on that too. It's pretty weird. We can do better. No attack because I want to just draw a Bolt and push it through later. Top again. Oh, that's why I screwed up. Just a stop as a main phase stop. Alright. I mean, this is all fine. We're just sitting here with our search in play. Tension Sphere. So, trying to stop Azcanta. I think we're going to counter this and bounce our Snapcaster Mage. And then we have Logic Knot to back it up. So they need to win a pretty significant counter war here to have this not happen. And then worst case scenario, we untap and just cast Rev for a lot. Could have our removal spell for the Snapcaster, which would be annoying. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be annoying. So we could just counter draw and try and guarantee card advantage. Yeah, I think that's better actually. Very likely they have a dead pusher path in their hand. They have double spell to counterback this up. It's fine. Mana Leak? What year is it? Alright, so, I mean, we're obviously opposing our search here a little bit by if we want to use Logic Knot to defend this. We are interested in drawing the card off Cryptic. And again, worst case scenario, we just cast Rev next turn for 4. So I'm fine just firing off here. Thanks, Soren. Last Versus video goes up today against Brad Nelson. Check that out on StarCityGames.com. This is great. Alright, cool. Unless we're going to recounter the Cryptic. No. Alright, so, excellent. So, stop that. Got card advantage. This is fine. So now we're in great shape. Could just fire off this Rev and then probably flip Search, draw 4. We have Jace, because we can't really play Jace with the Colonnade in play and no way to... Yeah, we're going to Rev in response to this. Cool. We're going to bin a Lightning Bolt? Yeah. Flip Search, draw. Spell Snare is not bad. We are casting Serum Visions for sure, though. Just keep making our land drops here. Electrolyze is great. I would like one of these lands. So they get to flip their search, but now we're fully gassed up with our own search. And we have Jace defense for it. Spell Snare is going to be great. Sure. It's pretty good. Okay. Cool. Gave Burnsy the wheel last night, trying to get him to learn how to use it. He hasn't really gotten there yet. Gerbils tend to not like wheels that much. Another calciform pools. They have a Rev here, it's pretty annoying, but I can't not activate Azcanta, so... It's funny, but all these cards are actually pretty good, and I kind of want the Anger. As weird as that sounds. Just clear the board up, try and resolve Jace. Mountain Fortress. We're going to be looking at the Azcanta anyway. Not playing Jace yet. We can just chill. I guess we can just cast the other Serum Visions. Yeah, sure. I don't need to leave Spell Snare up, I don't think. Colonnade, Bolt. Bottom those. Bant land. I mean, the versus video today has my Bant approach deck on it. What the hell is this? Oh, as activate storage counter and then activate Azcanta. Spreading Seas. That's kind of annoying. I guess maybe we should have left the Spell Snare up. And Field of Ruin. Alright, well now we can just forget about it. They can Spreading Seas or Azcanta if they really want to. Yeah, this is fine. Nothing too devastating they can resolve here, so... Teferi. Another search or a logic knot. I think I like the knot to protect my Jace. Try and resolve Jace.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks for following. What's up, Million? Super serious. I do offer coaching. I'm currently full on students. You're welcome to shoot me a message. I'll keep you in mind. Really busy with the move and stuff. I have like 5 students right now. I don't know if I can afford to take on any more. So alright, so we get the easy brainstorm. So they can't bolt it. We can ship some of these paths. That's pretty good.
What the hell is that? Come on!
Yeah, that's fun. Alright, yeah, this is all great. Life's pretty good here. Last chance PR.
Just for fun, don't know how competitive it could be or how good of a job I did building it.
it. Last chance. Thank you, my friend. We'll do your deck tech after this league, all right?
Jim Domick, lucky number 13. Jim Domick.
Lucky 13. Curzone, thanks for the resub, my friend. Everyone show some love in chat for Curzone. Any coaches I would recommend? I mean, I know Team MGG still does coaching through metagamegurus.com, so we're going to let this happen. I want to save Spell Snare for a Snapcaster Mage or something of that nature a little bit later. The Tension Sphere. Alright, we are going to defend... You have a lot of mana for Logic Knot. Four, 6, 7, 8. You have 9 mana. Just can't escape these slow control mirrors. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a mountain in our deck too. But yeah, it might have been better just to fetch the Sacred Foundry there. Right. The pace our opponent's playing, they're never going to finish in time. It's game 1 and they only have 10 minutes left, so... I'm still pretty interested in defending here. I mean, they do have... Sarkin, thanks for the sub, my friend. They do have a Sphinx's Rev in their hand. But we're kind of leaning on Jace here. Yeah, we're going to counter here. One, two, three, four, 5 mana. I want to leave Electrolyze. New sub, what's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And your puppy name, please. Everyone show some love in chat for Sarkin. 84 is my hockey number, too. Alright, so 1 game 1 there. I like the idea of Wear Tear. I like the clicks. Negate. Spell Visions. We need to cut a number of paths. The Verdict, Helix, Bolt. Teferi does seem very good. I haven't actually played it yet in the deck, but it does seem very, very good. We are trying it out. Don't want to cut all of our burn spells, but they're not super effective. Maybe we'll just leave in the bolts and cut the helixes. Go down to like that. 2 paths for colonnades and random crap. Yeah, they're likely to have their own clicks. Electrolyze is great. Ugh, sorry. Allergies. Alright, I think we're going here. That's good. Alright, Sarkin is KC from North Carolina, playing Magic on and off since Onslaught. It's about when I started. Favorite card is Rishadenport. Favorite deck, Legacy Goblins. Puppy should be named Krenko. I like it. Thanks, KC. Appreciate it. I did not take my allergy medication today. Plain Snapcaster. That's pretty awkward. If you want to land, Plains is not really exactly what we're looking for, but Hero of Dominaria. Rest in peace? I mean, alright, sure, whatever. Don't think it's a good idea for you. People always bring in like relics and rest in peace against like these decks. Like, we literally have search and snapcasters, and both cards are serviceable without the graveyard. So, a dog named Krenko may result in a lot of puppies. I like that. That's awesome. Thank you. I would love for this to have been an island. Lightning Bolt in the graveyard, sure. Lose the Lightning Bolt. Sweet. Teferi seems good, surprisingly. Prinzy, what are you doing? Spreading Seas targeting Field of Ruin. So amusingly enough, we can't activate it because they don't have any basics. Otherwise, this would be a good counterspell for them, but whatever, this is fine. We're pretty happy to have 3 islands in play, honestly. Cryptic Command. I think we're going to lose that. Trying to draw lands here. Sure. Acceptance. Thank you. Hallowed Fountain. Cool. It's Dan Godimer. So we're just gonna ship here. One of the important parts about a control mirror is just getting something in play and forcing your opponent to make actions. And we are currently doing that. What? I'm good, thank you. Sure. Serum Visions? That's a little awkward. This turns my logic not off too. Doesn't turn it off, but it makes it not as good. I'm pretty happy with Serum Visions. Spell Snare, Path to Exile. Path is gone. Snare's gone too. I guess Rest in Peace does annoy our logic knots a bit, so I think it's fine. It's not particularly good. Negate Ancestral Vision? Yeah, we would like both of those. That's actually fantastic. So, and a click too. This is all very nice. All right, so today we're going to lose the cards on top, which is fine. We're going to let this resolve. Floating a mana. So we can cast Click here with the spell up. I think I'm reasonably interested in that. It's unlikely they can punish us, and we have Teferi if they tap out for something. So remand on Click. That's probably worst case scenario. We're gonna dispel. I want this Click to resolve. I want to see what's in their hand. If they have another counterspell, it's totally fine. I'm happy trading off counterspells at this point in the game. Cool. Alright, is Rev, Field of Ruin, Field of Ruin. So I think that's fine. We're just gonna leave it. They have 4, 5, 6. They have 7 mana. They can rev for 4 into like right main phase. Then we resolve to Teferi. So they get rev for 5 then. This is fine. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. The first rev is worse than the second, so if they want a main phase rev right now, it's fine. Ideally, we'll draw a land and be able to Teferi and Logic Knot for 1. Ulspith. That's gonna go gone. I don't actually have any white at the moment. I don't have any white. I'm an idiot. This is not plains. That's super awkward. All right. Well. In that case, he might have screwed up. So much for the no wakka wakka. All right. Yeah, I can dump Snapcaster. That's pretty good too. I don't have white. Wish they would blank out the text box like they do for these. That'd be cool. They've actually destroyed all of our white sources. That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, our opponent's just going to clock out anyway. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. This is game 2. We are up a game. Our opponent's down about 4 minutes. About 3 minutes on the clock. Ah, the wrong button. Alright. Ooh. Usually you want to let your opponent do this before they attack. I should actually let them attack so they couldn't activate the other one. Sure. Doesn't actually matter. All right. Alright, I mean... obviously, a few small errors that game. I'm gonna cut. Logic's not so good if they don't have Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace sucks. Whatever. Actually, I wanted the wear. I brought in the wear too. Okay. Alright, we just play fast and our opponent can't ever win, so... it's a little annoying, but sure. Their scry was top bottom. Field of Ruin. Search for Azcanta. I should. Sure. Actually, man. I should have left the card on top so I could mill it. Like, left the card I actually wanted to mill. Right now, my only real concern is just playing quickly. Because my opponent's just going to time out. It doesn't really matter. So as long as I just make my plays quickly and don't die, it's fine. Ugh.
Hey Flash, wanna hear a joke?
Thanks for following. Spreading Seas uncommon, sure. I mean, theoretically, we should be a pretty big underdog here because they just have so many cards that are good against like slow decks and just probably can't ever beat a. What? No.
How did you get here?
Like a fast deck. Yeah, I mean, easy defend
What the
here.
hell's that? Garage!
Whoa. Alright, good. We found our land. Yeah, there are bad gerbils. I've had some bad gerbils in my life. Those are the ones that usually bite you. I should have gotten Sacred Foundry, probably. It doesn't really matter. What's up, Lord Draken? Yes, now we're about a mile ahead. I guess I should have hit the search there. It's playing too fast. Once again, all that really matters is that we just keep playing quickly and our opponent times out, because they can never actually kill us in 1 minute, so that doesn't really matter. We're sort of playing StarCraft right now, where it's not about making the best possible choices, it's about making the best possible choices in a very short time frame. Sure. Vendilion click. 4-3. Yeah, John, you can tweet that. I'll retweet it. You can rev for an amount here, whatever, it's fine. Obviously can't win in 26 seconds. It doesn't really matter. Good luck. Obviously, Magic Online's a little different than in real life. Although in real life, it's important to play really fast in these games too, because like obviously a draw is kind of like a loss, but like the clock definitely changes things. All right. I think we were pretty ahead that game, regardless, so. Cool. If you're sitting here, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis, and we're hanging out. Long stream today. We got a lot of stuff going on. The list is right here. Here it is. Here's the list. The stream decker should be working. I don't know why it wouldn't be. But, we're doing a nice long stream today. We got a lot of stuff on tap. So we got, you're right, application error. That is odd. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Deck Tech's going to be after the league, so we're recording a YouTube video. So that Deck Tech will be after this league. But yes, so we're doing a Jeskai, more of a serious gameplay league. I've been doing a lot of the wakka lately and not really like focusing on my matches and kind of like playing bad and stuff. So I wanted to like just focus a little more on playing for a league. Less talking, less kind of like just joking around in YouTube videos and more just like playing. Then we got the John and Jim show coming up a little bit later. I believe I have Cuphead finally working on the computer. And John's stoked to play Cuphead. He's been talking about it for the last like 2 weeks. So we're going to do a John and Jim show with Cuphead. And then at 6 o'clock, we're doing the next 6 hours of Amalek's 12-hour Esper Modern Control Punk Ska Playlist League that we started last night. And it should be a lot of fun. So lots hanging out, so stay tuned. I'm going to keep. His hand's pretty mopey. One fetch line makes his hand reasonable, but... Yeah, John. So we're a little worried because John does tend to rage at games a little bit. So we explained to him how like Cuphead's pretty hard. So we'll see how he handles it. Who here in chat has played Cuphead? Like, is it actually as hard as everyone says it is? Like, John is 7. Is he like not going to be able to like make any progress in the game and get really upset? Like, we're going to be playing together co-op. Oh, great. All right, well. You're probably dead here. Yeah, I mean. Okay. Okay. Get your little Tron lands. Let's see. All right. Okay. It's not bad. I need to get... We're getting there. We're getting there. Again, pretty hard. Like, could a 7-year-old beat the game? Realistically, is the question I'm asking. Okay. Gotta dodge Ulamog. Hello. What's your name? Versus mine was their third land. Yeah. Can a 7-year-old play the game by himself and have fun? Like, will he be able to play it at a proficient enough level where he's like still having a good time? Saruman and Sauron. Alright.
Hey, Flash, want to hear a joke?
Ghost Quarter's a little annoying, but it obviously could be much worse, so... Alright. I've not cast Stamping Sphere yet, no. 5 basics. Oh, I drew another Tron land. And they have Ulamog? What a jerk. Alright. Well, shit. My Sphinx is Rev, idiot. Why did I keep... Oh, yeah, Flooded Mana, right, okay. So our top card is Sphinx's Revelation. Oh Lord. I think we're in trouble, folks. I think we're in trouble. Red? A weird card. Okay. Guess we'll see how smart our opponent is. Hope they're dumb. Nope, not dumb. Alright. That card is Rev. We're 1-0. Down a game. Nice Tron deck. We got our 2 Surgical, 2 Field of Ruin plan online. Alright, so no Anger, no Verdict. We want all our bolts and stuff. Probably get down to like 2 Path. Don't want Spell Snare. Teferi isn't awful. Sphinx's Rev is pretty bad because we're going to probably be playing games where they Ulamog us. We lose 2 lands and keep playing. Jace is pretty bad. What's up, King Feet? The fact that Teferi can sort of kill stuff is kind of cool. Can like come and play and like kill a Karn, sort of. Jace is probably too bad. Maybe on the play we don't want the Visions. I kind of like the Visions because like it's hard to tap out in the mid game. So turn 1 Visions or turn 2 Visions is pretty sweet. We do want to stay pretty aggressive. Let's not bring that in on the play, I guess. Maybe Teferi just sucks. I mean, if we can untap into Logic Knot or Negate. It seems fine. Elspeth's pretty bad. Dies to basically everything. O-Stone, Ugin. Yeah, it's fun. Got our field. Just find our surgical extraction and call it a day. Surgical? We're going to be pretty aggressive here with our bottoming. Not a very good hand. Hey.
25 months, Jim Dominic.
Everyone show some love in chat for J-Mac with that resubscription. 25 freaking months. It's a lot of months, alright? Chief, I haven't seen Nikolich's list from Baltimore. So now we have quite the conundrum as far as like what land do we actually hit. I guess we should draw step it. In case they have forests. Yeah, sure. Obviously not a very good matchup. Alright. Chief, once again, my friend.
Just get to 3 months yesterday? Time is a weird thing.
Time is pretty weird. Once again, the only thing better than a new sub is a returning sub. Chief, J-Mac, thanks, my friends. Thanks for following Eagle. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow the stream. Little serious Jeskai right now. And by that, I mean getting seriously browned by a Tron deck. I mean... This game's close. Right? Kinda close, maybe? No? It's not close. This is where we can't actually beat anything, so I'm just gonna fire off the Jace. Brainstorm gain 5. Oh, yeah, nice. Right on time. Thanks, appreciate that. Yeah, I know he was playing 3 search, right? I think that's insane. They get brick here, we have a chance. They're not gonna brick. Whatever. I mean, obviously, beating Tron with a blue deck is just usually not realistic. Opponent had good hands. We didn't have a chance. So we're 1-1. Jace Viren's Prodigy is not very good in this deck. Jace Viren's Prodigy is good in sorcery speed decks. This is definitely a Snapcaster Mage deck. Yeah, Tron. It's modern. What are you gonna do? You know, you signed up to play a blue deck in modern, and unless you're playing straight blue white with like 4 Spreading Seas and 4 Field of Ruins, you know what you're getting yourself into. You know, Viren, whatever. It's fine. Jace also opens you up to a bunch of removal spells. Jace is not a card you want here. Serum Visions. Alright. I've like Ancestral on the board. Whatever. Secret's out. Yeah, obviously playing against humans or Affinity or Hollow One, the 3 biggest decks in the format, would be good, but it's modern. You can't really metagame at all. You know, like there's no... Just because those are the most popular decks doesn't mean you'll actually play against them. This is a little weird. Like Blue Moon or Storm, they bottomed. Okay. Taking turns is definitely possible. That was a good draw. Dictate? Yeah. Alright. No, Vendilion Click. That's pretty interesting. I don't really mind them taking any of the cards out of my hand. We have 2 counter spells, 2 removal spells, and a Snapcaster Mage, and a Teferi. This is fine. If we marginally decrease the power of one of the cards in our hand, it's not a big deal. The creature itself is not relevant. I don't know. Something's happening. I'm not a fan of Secure the Wastes. I think like playing 1 is like okay, but took the Negate. Makes me lean a little towards maybe like Blue Moon. I don't hate just bolting here. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Still have Logic Knot up. Bolting over Helix, obviously, so we can Logic Knot. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin are Steam Vents. I mean, we could, like, snap bolt them here, but I don't think there's really a reason to do that. We're going to get our mountain. No, we can't get a mountain, because then we can't cast Serum Visions and Logic Knot. Let's get an island, whatever. Alright, they're playing Field of Ruin, they're not playing Blue Moon, obviously, so... Yeah, we're not going to slam jam Teferi into blue 6 cards, so... Cool. I mean, it's not sure what our opponent's playing, obviously. Okay. It could just be a weird blue-white hand, obviously. Makes sense. To an extent. A Tempest Vision? Yeah, that'd be cool. You slam that Tempest Vision. Scry goes bottom, top. Snap. Steam Vents, Scalding Tarn, Snapcaster Mage. Definitely want all that. Any sort of like snap Serum Visions play like that is usually very good in the control mirrors because it just puts something in play they have to deal with while also just gaining a card advantage. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Trogdonite, thanks for the resub. Everyone show some love in chat. Once again, the only thing better than a new sub is a returning sub, so welcome back, my friend. All right, we have field here. This is fine. We could try and just slam Teferi next turn. We lose our Snapcaster on top, but obviously Teferi resolves. We're in pretty good shape. We can nix the search for Azcanta. We can just draw cards. A lot of options. Four months old, yeah. We got some old subs in here. 25 is the oldest, I believe. Yeah, fuck it. Show me 2 counter spells. Do it. See if I care. Can I get a blue-red land, I guess? Oh, never mind. Island it is. And we're just going to nix this search for Azcanta. Just nip that one right in the bud. Teferi's pretty good, honestly. The Cryptic just sucks. Just a slow, clunky card. Maybe attention sphere? Sure. Still a 2 for 1. Take it. We could also just Cryptic the sphere away at some point. Sure. It's 3rd from the top. Cryptic's just very, very expensive. You know, like, it's not a cheap spell. I think it's easier to make mistakes online compared to paper Magic. They're different kind of mistakes. It's easier to make blunders online. Because you're just like not paying attention. Depends. So like we could Cryptic bounce sphere here and draw. If they counter it, it's not that bad. You could also Helix them or just snap bolts. I think we snap bolt, we still have Cryptic available also. That's a pretty big swing. It forces them to tap out for something, and then we can maybe get the Teferi back in play. Yeah, I think I like snap bolt. Well, triggers, sure. Triggers are obviously easier online, but I feel like it's just easier to like zone out when you're playing online. Or when you're playing and there's like 400 people watching you constantly at all times, all talking to you at once, while you're trying to manage an online broadcast. That's tough too. I don't care if they wrath. I want them to wrath. Snapcaster in response. It's fine. So they go for a Cryptic here. This is actually dope. So they're going to Cryptic. We get to counter the Cryptic and bounce the Tension Sphere, and then still bolt the Snapcaster Mage. Everything here that's happening is fantastic. Sweet. Pert. Good luck with that. Wizards. Favorite ice cream flavor? Mint chocolate chip. Preferably with gummy bears, however weird that sounds. Now the bolt goes there. You're a wizard, Harry. Can hit their Field of Ruin too if he wants to. I guess that gives him double white. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. They also have Search on top. I kind of want to get rid of it. Get to untap 2. It's 1. Yeah, I think we just cast Search and say go. My best serious face? I have some pretty good serious faces. I don't know if you want to walk down that road. So 1, 2, 3, untap 2. Yeah, we're not going to field him. We're just going to cast Search. Teferi's kind of dope, honestly. Like, what a card. Search for Azcanta. Yeah, at this point, whatever. Another Detention Sphere. And running out of answers. I'm fine with... I think I like counter bounce Snapcaster here. Although the Snapcaster beats are pretty appealing too. Maybe we just keep that train rolling. Yeah, this is fun. Did I have a poor opinion of Teferi in Modern? I think Teferi's pretty good, honestly. Like, it's expensive, but it basically costs 3 on like later turns. It's pretty sweet. I don't know. Alright, so opponent's playing like blue-white, whatever. Bring a bunch of stuff in. Take a bunch of stuff out. Yada, yada, yada. Three Helix and... like that, probably. Right, obviously the upfront casting is 5, but... yeah, I'm cool with this. Take out the red cards, put in blue cards, the usual. Yes, Teferi is not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need. What is it again? I feel like the line doesn't even make sense. Not the hero we deserve, but the one we need right now. Is that not the line? That's a really good movie. So we'll chase him. Because he can take it.
Hi, Super Nintendo.
A dark knight. A watchful protector. Jace kind of sucks. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Jace is not really impressed. I still want to fetch here. With great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man sucks. I think it's almost poll time in chat. I just can't get away from the waka waka, you know? Chat, you're just too interesting. I can't stop talking to you. Poll time. What's better in Modern? Jace or Teferi? Poll. Cast your vote in chat. Jace or Teferi? What's better in Modern? You think Modern is your ally? Jace merely adopted the Modern. Teferi was born in it, molded by it. Teferi didn't see the light until Dominaria came out. And by then, Jace was nothing but crap. Yeah, we're just stand bad here. Better in Modern overall. What is a more powerful Modern card, Jace or Teferi? I think it's so aggro on this Field of Ruin. Yeah, whatever. I can't help the Waka Waka, alright? Just can't help myself. Yeah. Teferi 30, Jace none. 3-1 favorite. Our opponent's probably playing Teferi too. Alright, so now we have Visions. Double counterspell to defend it. Feeling pretty good. There's Jay showing up like, yo, you talking about me? What you say? What you say? Alright, so we got 9 cards here. They're all pretty good. Geist of Saint Traft. I'm happy to fight here. Pick a little fight. They counter back. We can possibly resolve a Elspeth if we draw a land. It's cool with me. Something wrong with the kids in the gold sack. Looking forward to more of our ska punk playlist tonight. Once again, we have, after this league, we're doing the John and Jim show. We're playing Cuphead. Should be cool. After that, we're doing 6 more hours of Amalek's 12-hour mono Esper control modern with ska punk playlist extravaganza. So stay tuned for all of that. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, John is so excited to play Cuphead. Jace, you the bait, son. Right, deck tag, then that. Disdainful Stroke. I think I'm happy fighting here. We're going to use Dispel, so I have Logic not available on their turn if possible. Also Path to Exile. Thanks for following. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow. Double Disdainful Stroke. This is fine. I don't want them to land their own threat because we're ahead on board, so I'd rather just leave up Logic Knot for their turn. They only have 2 cards left. No reason to like let them resolve a Teferi or something good. Well, Amalek's donation was basically 4 donation bonus leagues, so for $50 a league. There's 2 leagues last night, 2 leagues tonight. Burnsy, you figuring it out yet? It's a wheel. You get on it and you run. Bet you the Zergling could do it. Scry goes bottom top. Gideon of Trials. That's pretty good. It's a good one. It's not my fault Burnsy's dumb. Burnsy, you're going to learn that wheel by the end of this night, alright? Ooh, blue Disenchant. I only have 2 cards left. Alright, you got me. Look at that shit. Isn't it amazing that this bug has been on Magic Online for like, or feature, if you want to call it that, for the last like 1.5 million years. All right, so we're shipping all in here. We definitely counter this. It's very important to counter cryptics. They don't get the 2 for 1. So if they untap and slam something, it's fine. We can slam Elspeth back. We do have Search in our graveyard. I guess if they Colonnade us, we don't really care, so we're fine just to pay the 1 here. We do want to flip Search as soon as possible. Alright, so now our game is effectively over. Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin's pretty good, but we don't need that. I'll just transform the Search and get this over with. You have 2 cards left. Spreading Seas, alright, that kind of makes sense. Teferi, Spell Snare, Negate. Teferi's pretty sweet, but Spell Snare is also pretty nice. I think I just want a Spell Snare here. And then if this fails, we just cast Elspeth. We also have our Colonnades too. We kind of have like an embarrassment of riches here. They're going to go in for a big Logic Knot. Intentionally leaving mana open? That's fine. Alright. I mean, so they have 1 card left that they know. 1 card that's part of their plan. Was it Serum Visions? Maybe. No, I don't think Metallic Mimic Red Cap is very good. We cannot double creature land. We are not at that point. They went top, so we are 100% slamming Elspeth this turn. They have Negate into top. What are these cards? It's pretty good. Nope. Bye-bye, opponent. Or Exentron. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing a serious league today. Or in this league. The rest of the stream will not be serious. As I said earlier in the stream, I've been goofing off a lot on stream lately. And I definitely focus, my priority is definitely entertainment. But I still want to play well. I've been playing pretty bad lately, honestly. I've just been really waka, unfocused, hitting keys and stuff. So I figured I would do a league a little more focused on gameplay. So that's what we're doing right now. We're playing just a Jeskai list that I threw together. It's based loosely on Benjamin Nikowicz's list. We're 2-1. Then after this, we're doing a John and Jim show. Me and my stepson, he's 7. We usually play retro games. We're going to play Cuphead, which is a new thing for us. We both never played it before. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then after that is 6 hours of Modern Jeskai Control tonight, starting at 6 p.m. So I'm going to be on all day, basically. So set your channel here, and then snap your remote in half, and don't ever think about changing the channel. Definitely not 2 negates, man. 1 is fun. Also have a deck tech coming up for Jay after this league. So Jay, hold on tight, bud. Yeah, the rev is fun. Who uses a remote for Twitch? Don't judge people, Sane. Jeez. Something wrong with the kids in the cul-de-sac. They all listen to their moms. It's true, you don't find Burnsy anywhere else. Tad the Eric Cop. Our second new sub of the stream. We're at 359 subs already. You guys are awesome. That's a prime sub too. Tad, my friend, what's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? I didn't finish yet. Jordan, you too. Second new sub. More love for everyone. Jordan and Tad, what are your names? Where you from? How long you guys been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time, favorite deck of all time, most important, what's your name, where you from, and a puppy name, please. Calling Burnsy a rat is not a insult. Rats are great. Right, Burnsy? Burnsy, come on, bud. Come here. Look. Hey, come here. You jam the wheel up. So you get on it and it spins. See? Spins. Come on. Go on. See, that's right. That's how it works. We're not playing Wheel of Fortune, but you gotta get inside of it. Come on, Burnsy. Noble Hierarch. Okay. Got both angles covered here. Play a 2-drop, we Spell Snare. Play a 3-drop, we Logic Knot it. I don't like this extra. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's... We could just Helix it. No, you gotta use Spell Snare early and often. Turbo's just like digging too much, you know? Something wrong with the kids in the cul-de-sac. We're almost assuredly not bolting this birds. That is not a game plan we are interested in. Not even now. All right. Jordan is Jordan from Cleveland. Ever been to Melt? Playing since 2004. Kamigawa. Favorite deck is Esper Stoneblade. Favorite card is Thought Not Seer. Puppy name Karn. I like it. Welcome, Jordan. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it very much. Why are they so basic happy? It's peculiar. Yes. Yeah, I love Melt. I've eaten it. I've eaten at all 5 Melts in the state of Ohio. I love Melt. All right, and Tad is Tad from Huntsville, Alabama. AL, right? Playing since Exodus. Didn't get competitive until Time Spiral. Favorite card is Yagamoth's Will. Favorite deck is the old Time Sieve combo. Sweet. And Karn. Another vote for Karn. A vote for Karn is a vote for a dog named after a planeswalker. That's all I got for you. Yeah, they really love their basic lands. Duskwatch Recruiter. That's kind of annoying, but that's going to stick. Need to save the Logic Knot for a company. Have answers to Recruiter. Whiff. Tad, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's draw some Electrolyzes. Or some card advantage or something. Yes, don't forget everyone, all new subs. Old subs, new subs, subs in general. I have a private Discord chat server for subs only. Best place to contact me about questions about your deck or whatever. We got a great group in there. So look in the chat, connect your Discord and your Twitch, and you can hop right in. It's pretty easy to set up. So yeah, we gotta draw like a Snapcaster Mage or an Electrolyze. I didn't get Foundry in case I draw another Logic Knot. I want to have double blue. Maybe Foundry's better there. So we've already cast the Logic Knot. Also Cryptic plus something else. I don't know. We're fine killing this. It's just a 3-power creature. I mean, we need some form of card advantage here, or we're never going to get ahead. Can't 1-for-1 forever. Sure. So if we let them... The Druid is really isn't... Yes, it's fine. Sure. could hoard for Magus of the Moon. I mean, if they have main deck Magus of the Moon, I mean, that would just be something else. I don't know. There's no reason to bolt the Druid yet. They just have a bunch of mana. It's not actually a threat. And, like, we just have so much interaction, they'll never be able to get the combo off, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. Cryptic Command's kind of nice. Eventually, we'll need to bolt the Noble Hierarch. This might be the turn we bolt Hierarch. Thank you, stay hydrated, bot.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Stay hydrated, bot. If you promise to sub, I'll promise to stay hydrated at all times. Eternal Witness, yeah, that one can't resolve. So if they've been sandbagging a company here, I guess actually if they've been sandbagging the combo, so we really want to Cryptic counter draw here. Just to get a 2-for-1 going. But if they have Goober, come on. It's a bot. It doesn't deserve that. Goober, you're ridiculous. Alright, this obviously can't resolve. Logic Knotting it would take a pretty big chunk of resources. They have 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 mana available. Cryptic Command just sucks. It's just so clunky. Seven's the whole graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, whatever. Now they can still company, but can't combo us.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure you follow. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there. Despite our opponent being mostly just a creature deck, it's actually not really an easy matchup because they just have so many cards like Witness, Company, Duskwatch Recruiter that just generate more cards. Vizier of Remedies. Alright, so we got to interact here, obviously. Company too? Alright. Noble Hierarch. Wow. The old whiskies. How about that? Okay. Why do you feel sad for our opponent? And our opponent's like super defensive. Like not exposing himself to Snapcaster. He's trying to play around everything. They're just like Abzan Company, like Devoted Druid, Vizier combo. Whatever. Sure. Hello. What have we here?
Holy crap, dude.
So they can't combo us. They could company or cord for a witness or something, but that's fine. Just draw our cards here and get this game on the move. Once we have some form of card advantage going, we should be in good shape. And they can't even punish us. Wow. Alright, well. It's been fun, opponent, but I don't think you're in the game any longer. Who's the hero? Everyone's drawing a lot of lands too, you know? Alright. They are attacking Teferi. Like if that company hit well, you know? Block, 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 block. Teferi does seem better than Jace. Teferi actually seems really good. I've been impressed almost every time we've cast Teferi. It's been very, very good. What's this cord for? Ballista for 4? Sure. And a Birds of Paradise. Okay. Teferi is still here. New Planeswalker rule is so nice. It's just so much cleaner. Yeah, alright, sure. Opponent realized that the X was less than Y, where X was the number of counters on Walking Ballista, and Y was the number of loyalty counters on Teferi. Alright, so we're going to bring in Explosives, Staticaster, a Dispel. Might be it. I like Spell Snare. I don't like Negate. I don't really like Jace, honestly. Cryptic's also not great, because they can kind of play around it with like their companies and stuff. There's not really much more we want. Like we have Verdict, Anger, Electrolyze, Explosives, and Staticaster as our like big knockout cards. Extraction is not good at all. Elspeth is okay, but it's just like too much of a commitment to actually put in play, I think. And like all our cards are just so good against them anyway, so I almost feel like cutting a Cryptic. Just don't feel like Cryptic is really where we want. I mean, maybe Teferi. Maybe we could have cut Teferi. It's a little hard to tap out for it because they can company or cord in response. Nah, click's not really necessary. We're able to play a pretty good control game against them. And Cryptic is just very, very clunky. It's just a very, very clunky Magic card. I'm also not thrilled to have Click in my deck if I also have Anger and Verdict and stuff. Most lists play 2 Verdict. I'm playing an Anger and a Verdict. There's a lot of value in 1-ups. What's up, Val? My Miracles list? Check my articles on StarCityGames.com. Also check my YouTube. It's all out there. All waiting for our opponent here. I want to remind everybody, and I mean actually do this. Don't just like say you're going to do it and like not do it. Hop on Twitter, shoot me a follow at JimDavisMTG. This is where you find out when I'm streaming. You find out about versus videos against Brad Nelson, my articles, Kibler Goobles. Check this out if you haven't seen this. Wow. 20-minute long documentary on how Star Wars was saved in editing. Holy crap, Star Wars almost sucked really bad. Really great video. Check that out. Lots of fun stuff on here. Check it all out. Follow me at JimDavisMTG. My goal for the year is 10,000 followers by the end of the year. So we're a little behind on this goal. We're way ahead on our other goals, our Twitch follower and YouTube follower. But also follow my team, Team BCW, at Team_BCW. We are the most handsome squad on tour. Me, Brandon DeCandio, Todd Stevens, Tannen Grace, and Ross Merriam. Give us a follow as well and see what we're up to. A lot of cool giveaways on here too, so check it all out. Yeah, sounds great. If you don't use Twitter, just get one. It's free. It takes 2 seconds to sign up. You don't have to tweet to use Twitter. You can just like follow a few accounts that you like. It's the best way to get news and information about the things you like and the things you don't. Trips, appreciate that.
Dude.
Staticaster, Snapcaster. The problem is you want both these cards, but we need lands also. But Staticaster is so good, we're going to risk it. So we're going to keep Staticaster and dump that and go from there. Brian, I don't know. Probably at some point. Teaming with Tannen and Brennan does seem like a pretty good ticket. Kitchen Finks, sure. It's not pretty fine, just Serum Visions here. We missed again. Alright, so we got Field of Ruin, which is like fine. Secure the Waste is okay. I could see trying 1 copy. It's probably better than Jace, honestly. Alright, opponent, go nuts. Field of Ruin's pretty awkward with our Logic Knot Lightning Helix Dispel hand, but Saram Mox Amber Paradoxical Outcome deck. Everything I've tried so far with Mox Amber has been absolute garbage. So I'm not super excited about Mox Amber at the moment. Well, Poe, they can't really infinite life Yamamoto. They can just gain as much life as they're willing to click. So usually they gain like 150 or like 200 life, which isn't really unbeatable in any sense of the word. So Repeat, maybe I don't hate Modern Control. Repeat says, the hate speech is real, Jim. Jason Cryptic, maybe you hate Modern Control. Maybe I don't hate Modern Control. Maybe people are just too dogmatic about their card choices, and they're living in the year 2013 trying to play Jason Cryptic when the cards aren't good anymore. And maybe an evolution needs to happen. Alright, so this is a big tilt because they have a company here probably, which we're going to have to dispel. I guess we can Field of Ruin them. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's fun. Field of Ruin into Dispel. Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Fixes our mana for next turn. I love me some Dispel, I'm not gonna lie. Esper Control is going to be 6 p.m. to midnight tonight. Yeah, 6 p.m. to midnight tonight. So that's about starts at about 3 hours. Yeah, like 2.5 hours. All right, so they have Township Kitchen Finks. So we're in the market for a Path to Exile. Staticaster is no longer good. I think we're in the market to kill this Noble Hierarch too. Like, if that was the best they could do last turn while we were tapped out, whatevs, you know? He just bounces Sphinx too if it gets too nasty. Hello. Or we can just Teferi it, because Teferi is just the nut. I am in the Standard Super League. I'm super excited about that. My first Super League, I got a great squad. Team SCG, myself, Emma Handy, Jadine Clomperens. I think I got it right. I think that's right. I know they mispronounce it for every feature match. They pronounce it different every time. So I'm not actually sure what the real pronunciation is. I will ask her. But myself, Emma, Jadine, and then Collins Mullen is our backup. So we got a great squad. Super excited. It's going to be awesome. Let's draw Anger of the Gods. Cryptic Command sucks. Alright. So I guess we're just tap drawing. Kind of sucks. Township is obviously pretty good. We gotta find some paths or an anger, obviously. Helix, then Staticaster. I mean, we're a ways off of doing stuff. Well, last chance PR. If you have a deck you want to see played, I know a guy who will play anything for money. He's a real sellout. Just throwing that out there. Can't do it tonight, obviously, but all right, so we got a tap here. I mean, this is kind of shitty, but best blue-white control variant in Modern is Jeskai, I think. I think blue-white is also fine. It's pretty good. That's a good draw. Okay. So if they have a company, we're going to counter. We're going to do stuff. We'll just, what we do depends on what they do. So I'm just going to say go. That's not even worth talking about it. Okay. So yes, I mean I've played Jeskai in like 2 opens so far this year. Real serious. I say no game. Well, technically it's a game, but all right. I think I like Staticaster, Ding the Birds, Path, Kitchen Finks. Hello. What's up, bud? How's it going?
speakerphone,
Thank
and Mommy
you.
said to say, "Waka waka."
Ah, waka waka. Yes, me and John are doing the John and Jim show after this league. I think I have Cuphead working. Are you excited?
Yeah.
High five. We gotta finish this league first, so. Alright. Good day in school?
Yep.
Excellent. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna path. I guess I shouldn't have pathed. John distracted me. Too much waka waka. Yeah, there's no reason to path, obviously. You should do it on their turn. But. Yes, John and Jim show's coming up soon. What's up, 7 gamers? Alright, so they have the one Sphinx. We have all the stuff in the world here. Waka waka waka. This is all very good for us. We're at a point in the game where I feel like it's pretty difficult to lose. So they have a company? Sure. So we're going to counter company, draw, bolt Sphinx, kill Sphinx. So we'll bolt the Sphinx first. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. There's the anger we were looking for. Less excited about it now. Sure. At this point, we have so much stuff that I'm not even concerned about the company. Are they just going to get a Sphinx back? Okay. Now we just Teferi the Sphinx. Yeah, this game's over. Teferi's great. Just throwing that out there. Like, Teferi affects the board so well. Yeah, Infect is very bad against Jeskai. Infect is very, very bad against heavily interactive decks, and very, very good against uninteractive decks. Pikes! 5th sub of the stream. Pikes, what's up, my friend? What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And what do you want to name a puppy? So, Cord for 3. I don't know what this is going to be. Probably have it covered either way, but sure. Going to 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pent. Another new sub. Pent, what's up, my friend? What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all? Concession? Yes. Alright, 3-1. Still X and Tron. Hold on. Let's see. Let's talk to these subs for a second. 2 new subs. Pent and Pike. What's your name? Where you from? How long have you guys been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. And we got Pike is Riccardo. Am I saying that right? Probably right. Riccardo from Italy. That's my motherland. I'm Italian. I haven't been to Italy yet. I gotta go to Italy. Playing since Time Spiral. Favorite card is Thoughtseize. Riccardo, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. For those who don't know, this is my full-time gig. This is what I do for a living. This is how I pay my bills. This is how I feed Burnsy. Stream here on Twitch. Articles on StarCityGames.com. Playing tournaments for Team BCW, and I also do coaching as well. Nice. Italia. Yeah, so we're 3-1. We're going for the 4-1. X and Tron. We lost Tron bad, but beat everyone else. So favorite deck is the Rock. Nothing beats the Rock. And we're also trying to get Burnsy to learn how to use the wheel. So I'm from New York, Long Island. Burnsy, look, come here, bud. It's right here. See, you go in the wheel, Come here. Right inside of it. Right inside of it. Over here. Over here. That's right. And now, come on. And now you go over here. Come here. Come on. You can do it, bud. Oh. Damn it, Burnsy. All right. Oh, Teferi. Hello. Teferi have any place in Legacy? No, I think Jace is much better in Legacy. If you're able to defend your Jace with Force of Will or cast it quickly, Jace is definitely much better. Any BCW members going to GP Toronto? I don't think so. Storm. We're going to save this Spell Snare. Spell Snare is actually pretty good in this matchup. I guess we're getting another blue-red land. It's fine. Awkward, but okay. Puppet name should be Benito. Am I saying that right? Is Nicole has taken Italian. Pent is 17, playing since Origins. Sweet. Favorite deck is Dark Jeskai with Crackling Doom. Favorite card is 3-Bit Inspector. Currently queued for the RPTQ. Awesome. Good luck, my friend. Take it down. We're going to Serum Visions here. I don't want to Field of Ruin because if they leave Gifts mana up, they can cast Gifts. And we need to counter that, so. Logic Knot, Spirebluff Canal. Those are both pretty awkward. Cryptic Command is just so bad. It's just so clunky in every matchup. We're going to bottom the Logic Knot and top the Spirebluff Canal. We just need lands. Puppy named Tupac? I like that. Okay. So that's pretty sweet. Missed a land drop. I like this. We can do this. They got 7 cards in hand. We have a lot of interaction. Oh, I'm so bad. Still Waka Waka. Just awful. Just awful. So for no reason at all. Yeah, I literally just said I didn't want to do this. Thanks for following, Tin. I literally verbalized that doing this was a bad idea. And we're just letting him do it anyway. Alright. I mean, we have plenty of counter spells, so we can... I don't know. That was bad. Waka Waka, yeah. That's, yeah. These cryptics are bad. Manamorphose, Nox Revival, Ritual. I'm going to bin the rituals. They have to discard. It's not the end of the world, but they discarded a repeal. If we draw a land there, we actually would probably slam Teferi, but we didn't. So Tilt. What's up, Menace? Baral. Okay, so we're gonna Spell Snare here. They have so much in their hand that I guess we could like let it resolve, Spell Snare the first thing they play, and then Helix it. But if they have a land, that's pretty devastating. Spell Snare is very good against a lot of their cards. Yeah, actually, I think we're gonna do that. Try and get into burn Anamorphose. They have a land. It's a little rough. Pyretic Ritual, sure. So, like, they have 3 red. We could just Spell Snare this and cut them off right now. But without... Like, we can just counter the next ritual. They have to have a lot of rituals to kind of make anything going here. This is fine. Sure. Perfect. Alright. Storm count is not fixed on Moto, correct? Colonnade, Field of Ruin, Snapcaster. That's all fantastic. Trying to make land drops. We have Negate, Spell Snare as defense this turn. Next turn we can make a land drop, play Teferi. That's another Brawl. Alright, we're going to Spell Snare this Brawl. Could Snap Bolt it, but then we have nothing else going, so... Yeah, so now we're just golden. Then we can Teferi, draw, untap 2. We'll have Negate. I guess we only have Negate to defend, but it seems pretty hard for them to go off. Alternatively, we could just like say go with Cryptic Negate up. Yeah, it seems safer. Just play it safe here. We have Snap for end step pressure. We could even just like repulse their mountain if they don't make a land drop this turn. Sure. Manus, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm cool with Snap Helix. Repeat. 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 Waka waka. Repeat. What's up, my friend? What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? And what do you want to name Nicole's puppy? Puppy. 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 Remanage targeting Lightning Helix. So literally just draw a card, gain 3 life. It's fine. Another Snapcaster Mage. Surprise. I think Teferi's actually really good. Teferi is really impressed. We have played a lot of fair matchups. God, mismatched ops. Ugh. How do you even end up with one random invasion opt? Alright, well, we're just going to run it back. Some argument there for just like repulsing a land on their side to make them discard, draw a card, just constrict their mana a little bit, but Snap Bolt's pretty good too, so yeah, we're probably never going to cast a Teferi this game, but that's fine. Don't really need to. Repeat's name is Sean. Sean. You do cool concept art? Sweet. Favorite card is Emrakul, the Promised End. Favorite deck is Mono Blue Tron. Yeah, it's tough. Thanks, Repeat. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Yes, my name is London is correct. Let's keep it PC in chat, please. Thank you. I think I like Cryptic here. Without the red to ritual, like, I'm not really scared of too much. This is just a good spot to get my Cryptic off. Yargle. Everyone loves Yargle. What's up, Amalek? Amalek, send me it in I guess that's fine. Never mind. It's good. I don't know, Amalek. Jeskai's doing a lot better than Esper does. I think you should get on that Jeskai train. Okay, Storm. We're going to want Dampening Sphere, Engineered Explosives. Staticaster is a better answer than Verdict and Anger, so yes. Staticaster clicks Negate. I like Vision in his matchup. Surgical, Dispel. Just kind of all crap here. Goodbye Path to Exile, goodbye Anger, Verdict, Jace, Teferi, Electrolyze. Probably another Teferi. Teferi's cool and all, but we saw that game, obviously, we just couldn't really cast it. I don't mind cutting Rev either, honestly. It's bad against Remand. It's kind of slow. I just like being nice and lean. Lean, mean machine, if possible. Could also cut a Helix, although having answers to the creatures is pretty important. Well, I also mind cutting a land, actually. We're trimming our deck down so hard, curve-wise. I'm just going to cut a land. Field of Ruin's like half a land anyway, and we're on the draw. I like this. Look at that. Look at that curve. Look at this. These are here. This is like here. Look at that curve. I like them curves. I think that Jeskai is... We boarded one of these out. I think that Jeskai is maybe a slight dog to Storm in game one. I'm not really sure, though. Yes, fine. Sure. CS, sorry you missed the stream yesterday. How did my car repairs go? The car's fine. I just got an oil change or whatever. I put new tires on and stuff. It's all good. This deck against red-green Eldrazi, I would assume it's good. But I have not played the matchup. Search is pretty sweet. Land is pretty sweet. Double counter spells. Yeah, we're good for all this. Rosem says slightly favored. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling, Rosem. Like, I think like maybe you're a slight dog if your Storm opponent's really, really good, because you do give him a lot of time. I think post board you're a favorite, but all right. So we can get remanded here. If we do, we do. Honestly, I don't think I really care. It's one less remand for later, so I think we're fine just shipping here. Our top card's a fetch land. Yeah, rip it off here. Okay, F6. Dead on turn 3? I'll take it if we are. Nope. Bloodbraid's pretty good. I have always removal spells and stuff. I'd imagine the regular Eldrazi matchup's fine. Manamorphose. Sure. Alright. What you got for us? Surgical Extraction. I'm pretty aggro with my search for Azcantas as far as putting cards in the bin, so I want it to flip as soon as possible. Surgical is like pretty good. It's not like amazing. It obviously makes their gifts worse, but like we're trying to counter gifts anyway, kind of. This one's pretty close. I think we... I have 5 cards. They just raw dogged a Manamorphose for some reason last turn. It's kind of weird. They don't have Remand. They don't have cantrips. I'm just going to bin it. We have Snapcasters and stuff too, so it's not like it's like going away forever. It's a little awkward, but we're going to keep that. If you're milling sideboard cards, I mean, obviously, like, context matters, you know? Like a Molten Rain is no longer good if they have Urza's Tower, Urza's Tower, Urza's Mine, Urza's Mine, Urza's whatever, you know? Like, context is everything. Alright, this is all fine. There are very few hard and fast rules in Magic. Everything's very contextual, especially in a deck like this. Colonnade. I don't mind hitting a land drop here, but I also, again, am very aggro with my search for Azcanta. I'm going to bin it. Cool. We're going to... We'll shock. We're opening up the avenue of a Bolt as a interactive spell also. It's not great, but it's fine. Surgical is much better than Relic. Surgical is very good. It just, like, again, the context of how this game is playing out. Alright, so Ritual's fine. They have an empty here. That's pretty interesting. There's like a value past in Flames. I think we're fine just countering this. They have 3 cards left. Yeah, I'm pretty happy countering this. Otherwise, they get to cast Ritual Manamorphose. It's like a tidings basically. Yeah, we're just gonna counter this. They have a Remand here. This is pretty nice. Okay. I like it. I like it, opponent. Opponent, you've... This is definitely how you want to use your remands. Obviously now we'd like to have our surgical back, but it's fine. Hey, what's up, my friend? What's your name? Where are you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where are you from? And puppy name, please. This doesn't feel great, but... I don't want them... I guess now... Wait, hold on a second. No, yeah, because now they just make the same play next turn and still draw 4. Whereas now if they want to use it from their graveyard... Yeah, I think this is... I think I like this. Bolt's obviously looking pretty bad here. Otherwise, it's just a 2-for-1 for them. They're almost out of cards. Like... So now they have 2 cards in hand and a Pass in Flames. Like, not a ton going on. Visions is 2 away. Snapper counter, please. Helix. Graveyard. Counterspell. It's funny. Alright. I guess we're going to do that. So... Okay, that's a little annoying, honestly. They have Grape Shot, empty, empty. So now I can just go Grape Shot, empty for... That's only 6 guys, I guess. It's not that bad. Take a look at their deck. They have Wipe Away, 1 Chandra. Alright, so they have 1 Giga Drowse, 1 Wipe Away, 1 Chandra, and then all the usual crap. Alright, so they are not willing to... So their hand is Grape Shot, empty. So if we had let that Pass in Flames draw them 4 or 5 cards, we were pretty dead. Moving to Okati. It's in between Bluffton and Beaufort. One more turn. Flooded Strand in the graveyard. Yes. Flip search. One more turn on Visions. And now search can find a Negate or Logic Knot. Snapcaster works too. Given that we are drawing 3 cards next turn, I'm pretty happy to snap this. Snap counter this. They can't have a land in their hand to go empty because we know their entire hand, so... Storm is a deck of resources, and you can constrict their resources. Usually in good shape. We're going to hold these bolts. That's a lot of bolts. The bullets are in the clip. Lock and load. This is fun. All right. Hale is Pierce from LA. Returning to Magic after an 11-year break. Welcome back. Favorite card, Grave Pack. Favorite deck is Onslaught Block Goblins. I was there. And Tyler's Tracker for the puppy name. That's my favorite name so far. So you sold me. Tyler's Tracker it is. Spell Snare, Cryptic Command. Kind of like Spell Snare, honestly. I guess Cryptic's a hard counter. We already have a hard counter, basically. I kind of like Spell Snare. Upstairs. Upstairs. Thanks, Last Chance. Ship it, hot sauce. Nice. Thanks, Joe. Desperate Ritual. So they have Grape Shot, empty in their hand. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can play everything. So by countering this, we deny them basically all their spells this turn. So we're gonna Spell Snare this. Again, Grape Shot, empty. This will allow them to empty for 6 tokens, which isn't bad. But if we let this resolve, they can go Grape Shot, empty. They can deal 3, or as 2, and they can deal 5. Deal 4, kill Snapcaster, and make a lot of guys. I guess we could also just like Azcanta in response and see what turns up. Yeah, maybe let's do that first. They are dead to burn spells in Colonnade, that is true. I forgot I had a Colonnade in play. This probably doesn't matter. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. Alright. They dead. They dead. They dead. They dead. They dead. They are dead. They are dead. They are really dead. Upstairs. Little Azcanta for a little extra value. Take Cryptic. Aww. They conceded. Cool. So, less Waka Waka, more winning. At least we still had that going for us. So went X and Tron, went 4-1. We lost to Tron. And deck feels pretty good. Jace, my friend, I don't really know where you're at. Deck Tech's coming, yes. Deck Tech, are you still here? Jay, you still here, right? So, Teferi was very, very good, honestly. I was really impressed by Teferi. I was happy playing only 2 Cryptics. This card kind of sucks. Pretty impressed overall, honestly. Deck seemed good. We played against a lot of like slower control-y decks, and a creature deck, which is obviously good for us. But deck seemed pretty sweet. Pretty happy with it overall. I don't know if I'd change much. Maybe a second Dampening Sphere of a sideboard, but for the most part, Teferi seems great. Deck seems pretty good. So hopefully you enjoyed this part of the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, the video is going to end. Make sure you follow on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, follow anyway, but the stream's going to go on, so I'll see you guys in a minute. But watching on YouTube, once again, thanks for following. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow. And lots more content. Check it out. So I'll see you guys next time.